So, why the fuck are you a boring piece of fucking shit? Well, it's actually for reasons that you may not particularly understand, but let's go through it. Do I think I'm the most interesting person in the world? No, but I look funny because I'm bald, so listen to me. It's not because of anything to do with you. You're probably, by modern standards, semi-interesting. There's probably things about you that people could find interesting, but the reason why you're a boring piece of shit is because you're not interested. What's the one thing about human beings that we all have in common, negative or positively? We are obsessed with ourselves. You're on this video because you want to know why you're boring so you can be more interesting, or maybe you just want to stay boring, I don't know, but still you're obsessed with yourself. We perceive everything, of course, through our view of the universe and the world, through how we see it. And if we're shaming ourselves or if we're in love with ourselves, it's all about us. It's me, 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 me. Now there's understanding here because, chief, everyone thinks like this. We're all narcissists in our own way, and it's about finding a way to be positively narcissistic. Is your purpose, is your self-fulfillment, is that a word? No, but I'm going to go with it. Is that something that will help people, which will have a positive impact, or is it something negative? That's a video for another day. You're not interesting because you're not interested. You want to know how to be interesting, chief. You want to know how to not be boring. Shut the fuck up. Stop fucking speaking. No, seriously, shut the fuck up and listen. Listen to people. Ask them questions. And I don't mean force it. Be interested. I've had conversations where people have come to me afterwards and said, I've really enjoyed talking to you. I never tell people this much about myself. I really enjoy talking to you. Do you know how I got them to enjoy talking to me? I fucking said about 5 sentences in an hour, 2-hour conversation. Genuinely. I asked them a few questions. I gave my opinion if I felt they'd be interested in it. But I just kept asking them, and I just let them fucking monologue about themselves. And at first you have this resistance because we are selfish creatures, I'm not gonna lie. At first you think, God, this guy's speaking, I want to speak about myself, blah, blah, blah. But if you actually just listen to those thoughts but ignore them at the same time, let them pass and just focus in on what the people are saying in front of you, eventually you'll get over this initial resistance to talk about yourself, and you'll realize there's fucking value there. This person is giving you a window into their life. You will only ever experience life through your eyes, through your set of circumstances, but you can get windows into other people's by listening. And you can gain value through their mistakes, through their lessons. You can learn from them if you listen. Do you know how valuable that makes you? So for yourself there, you have things and new views and new aspects of life that you didn't even know because you were too focused on whether or not you were boring or not. So for yourself, you're growing. But also for them, you're making them feel something that they haven't felt before, or they don't feel very often, and that's valued. We all hate it when you're talking to someone and they seem like they don't give a shit. They kind of give you a half-assed response, maybe they're on their phone. It makes you feel undervalued, right? Everyone does this to everyone. Conversations are just people waiting for their turn to speak. And sometimes it can be an engaging conversation, but only when you say something that sparks something that they can then say, right? It's all about when I can speak, when I can give my opinion, but no one gives a shit. Not truly. Not unless they really care about you. But this person you're listening to, you're engaging with, you're valuing, you're being interested in, they feel valued, they feel great. And how do you think they feel about you when you generate these positive emotions in them? They not only think you're valuable, they become interested in you. And if you do this enough, they'll actually want to know more about you because they'll notice you hardly ever speak anything about yourself. You'll become almost mysterious. Because if you're there always fucking talking about yourself in social situations, when people don't even know you, of course it's going to turn them off. Of course you're going to be boring, obnoxious even. But if you hardly say anything unless people ask you genuinely, and you'll know when they're interested in you, you become interesting. And it's a paradox because to become interesting, you have to become interested. Be interested in the world, Chief. There is so much out there to add to yourself, value and tolerance and worth. And a lot of it's in people. Through probing them, through listening to them, there is so much. But you also focus what's within. Now there's a great power within which you need to uncover. That's a video for a different day. Chief, I appreciate you coming to this video and I really hope you're doing okay. Share this to someone if they need to hear it, and just have yourself a fantastic rest of your week whenever you see this. This will be going up on a Sunday, so Sunday I see is a day of rest, so enjoy a day off if you have it, but make sure you don't rest too long and stay hustling. And as always, say less, do more. See you later, Chief.